Hey everyone, welcome to the first update of my reading Perfume by Patrick Süskind. I'm almost 60% into the book and I am in the middle of the second part. The book has been divided into four parts. And what do I say? Oh my god, I'm just lost in the book. I never thought that I would be reading a classic in a single sitting. Like, I'm gonna finish it tonight. I'm really gonna do that because I really want to know what happens in the end. I'm really into this book. I really am. Like, okay, the first part was more eventful, more things were happening. It was more story like, and the second part is preachier. It's gotten a bit, what do I say, slower in the second part. The part I'm reading, it's slow. It's not as interesting as the first part I was reading, but I think it will get interesting towards the end. That's what I'm expecting, at least. I don't know how the author's gonna conclude this book, but till now, at least for the first 60% of the book, I'm really, really hooked with this book. Like, the reason for which I chose this book to increase my attention span with the book and to stay away from the more commercial things that I was reading, it's happening. And the first part, I think the social commentary is on the fact that we need to adapt with the kind of life we are given by God, and we shouldn't seek comfort. If we adapt more, then our chances of living increases, and if we seek comfort, we tend to perish easily. And for that, he has used an amazing analogy with a tick. So I'm going to read that out for you. The tick, which makes itself extra small and inconspicuous so that no one will see it and step on it. The lonely tick, which wrapped up in itself huddles it. Its tree, blind, deaf, and dumb, simply sniffs all year long for miles around for the blood of some passing animal that it could never reach under its own power. The tick could let itself drop. It could fall to the floor of the forest and creep a millimeter or two here or there on its 6 tiny legs and lie down to die under the leaves. It would be no great loss, God knows, but the tick, stubborn, sullen, and loathsome, huddles there and lives and waits for the most improbable of chances that will bring blood in animal form directly beneath its tree. So, author is basically comparing our male protagonist with a tick that is waiting for its prey. So, I love that analogy, and that is being done in the first part. And in the second part, he is comparing our protagonist's ability to smell things with the constant anxiety that the modern human being is suffering from. Like, he's able to smell constantly and he's now running away from his gift. Like we are running away from our thoughts. So that is what he is basically doing in the second part, running away from his ability to smell for a particular reason that you'll come to know when you read the book, if you read the book. So that is what is happening currently, and I'm really invested in the book till now, and I'll let you know once I finish the book. So that's all for now. See you in my next update. Hey, so it is pretty late in the night. As I said, I'm gonna finish the book, and I did. And I'm not someone who cries a lot reading a book, but as you can tell, probably that I am really emotional after finishing Perfume by Patrick Süskind. I really never had an experience like this where I did finish a classic in one sitting. Like, classic is a daunting task. It usually is a very dense text, although it is not a very chunky read. But its text is quite dense, and the message the author is trying to convey, although I don't think I absorbed it completely, but I don't believe that it's anything easy and it can be absorbed in one sitting. I will need to come back to it again, and I will do it as soon as I am feeling like again. Like, I think this is the book, as it's been written a long time ago, this is the book which is actually given a rise to the mad serial killer, psychopathic serial killer books that we get these days. So, our protagonist is committing murders for the sake of perfume. And what I felt the author tried to convey with this kind of book is that how women have always been reduced to their beauty, to mere their opinions were never anything that mattered. And if I tell you more, that would be giving away essential plot points. But the way, the murders that this man is committing, the way he's getting away with it will just boggle up your mind how frivolous women's lives have always been, and how only beauty and uh, looks and, what do you say, perfume for mere scent, and the mere fact that the woman has not been touched by a man becomes the reason that she can be, subdued, she has no voice. That has happened from time and again, and it's gonna happen in future as well. The feminist movement has given us the opportunity to speak. We are speaking, will be speaking, but the mentality of certain sick kind of men is never gonna change, and that is something I think the author has tried to convey with this book as a message, as the biggest takeaway. And that is what I felt this book made me feel reduced to, and that's why I got so emotional and so carried away. And I do not believe this book is so dense, so preachy, yet it's so very addictive, and it's so evenful. Like I said, the second part was getting a bit slower, but then it picked up again. And oh my god, till the last page, I was hooked to this book. It's so evenful. If you love murder mysteries and thrillers, I think you should do give this book a try at least. Like, I just loved this. This is gonna be one of my best reads of the year. I do not say it often about classics because I have this love and hate relationship with English classic literature. I do not always feel overwhelmed after reading a classic, but I loved Perfume by Patrick Süskind, and I really need to watch the movie. And with this, I'm coming to the end of this vlog, and it was an amazing time recording my reading experience of this book, and I just found my new all-time favorite. I'm gonna highly, highly, highly recommend the book. Okay, so take care. See you in my next one. Till then, keep working hard, keep chilling hard, and keep reading.